Hello and welcome to another video of Holmquist and Gardiner's Quick Insights. My name is Hamilton Gardiner, and with me today is Oscar Derhy. Today we're going to tackle the hot topic of 2025 and 2026, artificial intelligence. Here at the firm, we're very excited with the possibilities of AI and creating efficiencies for our client. And while a lot of this presentation involves risks and warnings, as you will hear later, our team is using AI and leveraging it where possible.
Before we begin, this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for, nor is it considered to be actual legal advice. AI is an evolving topic and technology. At Holmquist and Gardiner, we are monitoring the use of AI within the legal industry, and we will continue to adjust its practices as needed.
If you or someone you know has a legal issue, whether that be a legal dispute, a contract question, a notice that you received from opposing counsel, or even a letter that you want reviewed, your first instinct might be to put this into ChatGPT and start asking some questions. This is becoming more and more common, but it comes with risks and things to consider. The theme that will be asked and answered today: is it safe to upload my legal documents or case details into ChatGPT and other AI bots?
A large language model, also known as an LLM, is what we know as ChatGPT, Google Gemini, or Anthropic's Claude. The reason we are discussing this terminology today is to actually recognize that LLMs train themselves on massive data sets in order for them to generate human-like text, responses, and assistance in a human manner. What this means for you is that they can train on your data, inputs, and your private information. AI tools can be helpful, but there are many issues to consider as you are using them.
The following are some common examples of how we are seeing our clients and potential clients use AI. First is treating AI output as actual legal advice for case evaluation.
It is not uncommon for us to actually see people using AI tools and predicting outcomes, assessing liability, or even estimating damages before actually speaking with legal counsel.
They use AI to put together lengthy email case summaries, but these are often not helpful for their attorney that they intend to speak with. This is the common "AI already told me I'm going to win" problem. We see this all the time. However, AI does not understand and often misstates jurisdiction-specific law, confusing national, state, county, and/or city-specific codes. AI will often hallucinate and make up laws. AI does not understand local court practices. AI also does not understand practical experience of working with opposing counsel. Certainly also does not understand judges, juries, or evidentiary presentations and evidentiary nuance. Not only does AI not understand these aspects of litigation, but AI has never been to law school, has never been in the courtroom, and has never taken a deposition. The risk when clients and potential clients put this information into AI is a false sense of confidence or unnecessary panic because of incomplete or incorrect assumptions. Litigation strategy is not just what the law says, it is how facts, credibility, and procedure intersect in the real world. AI can summarize the law, but it cannot evaluate risk like an attorney.
The second common issue we tend to see is that when AI is being used, the clients and potential clients are only providing partial information to their AI tool of choice. In doing so, they will run into a positivity bias. Most AI models are designed to be helpful and reassuring, which can result in overly optimistic responses, sometimes creating the sense that a case is a slam dunk win, when in reality, it's much different. AI is a useful tool, but it does not independently verify missing information. It only works with what you give it. Even if details are missing, AI can still generate confident conclusions based on an incomplete picture.
Feeding AI incomplete, one-sided, or self-serving facts is what we call garbage in, confident nonsense out. Clients will often give AI their version of events only select documents, and no unfavorable facts. AI does not challenge the credibility of that client or potential client, and it does not test weak facts. AI simply regurgitates what was typed in. This leads clients to misunderstand what opposing counsel will attack and what facts actually matter. Good litigation strategy starts with uncomfortable questions, something AI does not ask, but good attorneys will. AI accepts what it's told. Opposing counsel will not.
The third use of AI that we are seeing is drafting of legal pleadings, including complaints, whether that be answers, drafting responses to discovery, and preparing declarations or timelines.
In these scenarios, this can be efficiency that creates exposure. While AI can be helpful in drafting, the risks involved include inaccurate legal standards, improper client admissions, overbroad or inconsistent statements, or made-up facts and hallucinations. In litigation, words are evidence and every word matters. Once a document is filed or produced to opposing counsel, you cannot undo the damage. Every sentence you write in an email, or in a text to a friend, or in a legal pleading can become an exhibit at trial.
The fourth item that we want to address is people tend to assume AI understands litigation strategy, timing, and leverage.
Litigation is not a logic puzzle with one defined path. Often, there are multiple routes to reach the same conclusion and achieve the same goal our client has asked us. AI struggles when not to file something, when to stay silent, and how pressure, cost, and delay affect settlement. Litigation strategy involves sequencing, risk tolerance, and human behavior. AI may give a correct answer that ends up being strategically wrong. The best move in litigation is often not the obvious one.
The fifth, and possibly the most important issue to address, is confidentiality and attorney-client privilege. When you upload your documents, or paste your emails, or even just describe detailed facts about your legal situation into your AI tool of choice, that information may be stored. It may be retained, and even in some circumstances, it may be accessible through legal requests, such as subpoenas or discovery.
This is the silent waiver problem, and one of the biggest risks we see on the horizon. Clients and potential clients think that their conversations with AI are private and confidential, but they are not. AI technology companies are also claiming, falsely, that those conversations are private, but that is not necessarily true. If data is being stored, data can be accessed. An experienced litigator may choose to issue a subpoena to OpenAI, Microsoft, Anthropic, or any other tech company to seek the information these clients and potential clients uploaded into their systems. Legally speaking, the AI technology company will be required to produce that information to that attorney. Talking to AI is not the same as talking to your lawyer, and those AI conversations are not protected nor privileged. If you upload contracts, narratives of your disputes, or communications with your attorney, there is a potential huge risk to your case. Those include the loss of attorney-client privilege, effectively making all your conversations public information and for opposing counsel to review and exploit, disclosure of sensitive business information and negotiation tactics, and creating discoverable data trails. Not every conversation is protected, and that matters in court.
The last part of our presentation is how we at Holmquist and Gardiner are using AI here at the firm. Firstly, Holmquist and Gardiner leverages AI primarily as a collaboration tool to enhance efficiency in drafting and reviewing legal documents. It is important to emphasize that privileged and confidential documents are not uploaded into any AI systems.
The firm also uses AI to review opposing counsel's pleadings and double-check internal drafts to ensure precision and consistency, but always with human oversight. While AI can assist with idea generation and early drafts of documents, it is never used as a standalone legal resource. Every AI-generated output is carefully reviewed by an attorney. This is important, as we've seen where this can go wrong in the courtroom. Recently, the State Bar of California issued an attorney advisory flagging the risk of AI hallucinations in the legal practice. As mentioned before, this is when AI generates content that sounds credible but is simply inaccurate, including fabricated legal authorities or case facts that do not exist. Courts have sanctioned attorneys who submitted AI-generated filings containing false information, and the advisory makes clear that attorneys not knowing about this risk is not a defense. The takeaway is straightforward. AI output needs to be verified and reviewed by attorneys. Finally, while AI has improved certain administrative workflows and efficiencies, it hasn't translated into significantly lower attorneys' fees. In fact, the additional oversight of AI and use of AI by our clients can increase the attorney time required to review a case, answer questions, or to conduct further legal research.
If you're unsure whether something is safe to share, that's usually a sign to pause. We call that the pause test. That hesitation that you feel before actually hitting send is telling you something, so listen to it. A short conversation with an attorney early on can help you understand your situation better, and it is something AI simply cannot replicate. An attorney brings real courtroom experience, knowledge of how things actually play out, and the kind of judgment that only comes from working with real clients in real situations. These are just a few key pointers on helping you figure out how to use emerging technologies to your advantage.
And we're excited about AI, and so are our clients, so is the news, and so is every tech company. And we've been spending a lot of time trying to see how we could use it in the firm. One of the issues that we've run into is that while we might be able to come up with some big ideas on how it can work, it takes a lot of learning. It takes a lot of training on how to figure out how to use it. And while there might be some big ideas, it's only baby steps right now. AI is not a lawyer. It's not a college graduate. It's not somebody that's got experience in the legal industry. It might be able to search the web maybe a little bit better than some employees or some attorneys or some people that are used to using Google, but it's only going to generate outputs that are going to provide baseline information. It still can't give legal advice. And we're seeing far too many hallucinations, especially in the legal context. So to a certain extent, while we'd love to say that it's creating more efficiencies in the legal industry, it really isn't. And what we're finding, though, is that clients are using AI more and more and starting with AI before they get to an attorney. And when they do that, that actually just takes more time for us to figure out exactly what's going on. We have to ask more questions. Again, as I said earlier, they provided limited information. They only provided the information on their side of the table. They didn't even seek to put any details in on what the other person said or what the other side might say. So it puts your attorney at risk.
There's also something else, is that it's kind of a misconception, common misconception nowadays. We're only just seeing the tip of the iceberg of AI. So that means that your regular standard LLMs like ChatGPT, those are really what everyone is using. That's the tip of the iceberg. AI covers so much more than what people actually know of. And we just refer to AI as LLMs because that is what's commonly being used. And so when people say, oh, I'm going to ask my chatbot, ChatGPT, for help because I just have a quick question, it's not going to take long, I just need to get a little assessment on what's happening, it's going to give them what we discussed earlier, positivity bias, because LLMs are trained to actually make you feel better about yourself, to actually help you. And that's not useful in law. So if you actually do have a legal problem, you don't want to go to that tip of the iceberg for AI. You don't want to switch to those LLMs. You want to call an attorney. Again, please do not rely on this as legal advice. And if you do need an attorney, Holmquist and Gardiner is there for you.
Thank you again for joining us today on Holmquist and Gardiner's Quick Insights.